For our stats project, we asked, does having a part-time job impact stress levels in high school seniors? And this is by Elizabeth Parr and Emma Goodman.
These pictures include many of the locations where students from LJHS work. Some include Mitch's Surf Shop, El Pescador, Bridget's Blooms, Urban Kitchen, and Boboy Gelato.
We were drawn to this question as we have many friends who work part-time jobs after school. Some are very enthusiastic about their jobs, excited to earn money and gain independence, but others feel weighed down by the added responsibilities. We were trying to find a linear association, positive or negative, between having a job and a child's level of stress rated on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 being not stressed at all, 10 being extremely stressed. We recorded how many hours a week each student worked at their job. Our null hypothesis is that there is no association, and our alternative hypothesis is that there is, in fact, an association.
We obtained our data by surveying randomly selected senior students around school. We surveyed 35 students, and we were stationed at random locations throughout school, such as the library, the cafeteria, the quad, and the office. We chose these locations by numbering 10 different regions of the school from 1 to 10 and using a random number generator to choose the first 4.
These 2 slides are our raw data.
This is a scatter plot of the data with the line of best fit running through it. The shape of the data is somewhat skewed right. There are some approximate outliers when it comes to those who worked over about 15 hours per week. The center appears to be about 10 hours per week, though this is affected by outliers. The spread lies between 0 hours per week and 30 hours per week, and students were stressed on levels from 0 to 9.
We will use a t-test for linearity, but first we must start with the state step. We wish to test HO. There is no linear relationship between hours worked per week and stress levels, or B equals 0, versus HA. There is a linear relationship between hours worked per week and stress level, or B does not equal 0, with using an alpha level of 0.05.
Now we will do the planned step. We will use a t-test for the slope. The residual plot shows no pattern, so the linear condition is satisfied, and we selected without replacement, so we must check the 10% rule. This is mostly satisfied as 1/10 times about 350 students in the senior class is less than or equal to 35. We are not completely sure of how many students there are in the class of 2023, so we must proceed with caution. The normal probability plot shows a pattern, but it is not particularly linear. Thus, this condition is approximately satisfied. Again, proceed with caution. There is mostly equal vertical spread on the residual plot, so this condition is approximately satisfied as well. As explained in past slides, this condition is satisfied due to the manner in which we collected the data.
This is the step in which we actually carried out the math necessary.
From this test, we can conclude that a p-value of 0.3473 is more than an alpha level of 0.05, so we must fail to reject the null, which is, again, the slope equals 0, and we do not have convincing evidence for linearity between hours per week and stress level rated from 0 to 10.
There are some possible errors that we made within our test. There could have been a lack of randomization when choosing students to survey. We could have been biased on choosing our friends or people we know. We also used a fairly small sample size, though still trying to satisfy the 10% rule. Also, it is the end of the year, so many seniors are absent. In addition, some students may have exaggerated both their schedules and their stress levels. These are some errors we could have made.